Tonight's National Night Out is bringing neighbors together outdoors, and mosquito control officials are reminding you to protect yourself from bites. The Sacramento-Yolo Mosquito and Vector Control District is giving out free mosquito repellent wipes while supplies last as West Nile virus activity rises in the region. Extreme heat also helping those mosquitoes thrive. Joining me now, Luz Maria Robles with the district to talk more about how people can stay safe tonight. Good morning to you. Thanks for coming in.
Good morning. Yes. Thanks for having us.
Absolutely. Let's get right to the wipes. How can people get those?
Yes, so all they would have to do is just call us, request them, and we're happy to provide them because, as you said, mosquitoes are going to be out at the same time that people are going to be out for this important event.
And they can be particularly pesky in these hotter conditions here, even with the, with the cooling off at night.
Yes.
Talk about the West Nile virus, the activity that you guys are seeing in the region here.
Yes, so you're right. So heat actually accelerates a mosquito life cycle. So in the summer, we get a lot more mosquitoes because they just go from an egg to an adult so much faster in as little as 3 to 7 days. And I actually have a display here that actually depicts the mosquito life cycle. So before mosquitoes actually fly, they grow in water. So a female would lay her eggs on top of the water. The eggs would hatch into larvae. From larvae, they go into these the pupae, and then from there they emerge as adults. As I said, in this heat, they definitely emerge quicker, which of course they become into biting adults and pose a threat.
So standing water here, breeding source. So
Yes.
I'm thinking like pools and any type of puddle that's around.
Well, not necessarily a pool. It could be a small container such as a bucket, a dog dish, a plant saucer, a watering can. Anything that holds water for more than a few days can and will become a mosquito breeding source for mosquitoes, right? And of course, if you have that in the backyard, they're going to come off and bite you when you're enjoying your backyard.
All right, let's talk about enjoying the backyard. People are going to be out and about tonight.
Yes.
What are your recommendations on protection?
Yes, so the recommendation is, first of all, personal protection. If you're going to be spending any time outdoors, always wearing a good, effective mosquito repellent is going to be key. It's important. There's a lot of different types of repellents, right? So find one that works for you, that you like. There's wipes, there's oils, there's, spray. So very important, always look at the active ingredient. The longer or the higher the percentage of the active ingredient, the longer it will keep you protected. So see how this says 15%. I believe that one says D20. So this will give you protection for about 3 to 4 hours.
Oh, okay. So some are longer than others.
Yeah, some are longer. I mean, repellent actually goes look, this one actually goes up to 40. So this would give you maximum protection, right? So it really depends on how long you're going to be doing your activity, and then choose a repellent based on that.
As far as applying it, is it just skin, or you do clothing as well? What do you recommend?
It's mainly for, right on your skin because you're trying to repel the mosquitoes. You can also spray it on your clothes if you would like, but it's meant to go on your skin. And then for people that are looking for a natural alternative, oil of lemon eucalyptus is going to be the gold standard in repellent in natural products.
As far as the threat of West Nile goes, I know there's been some cases around
Yes.
the region. Should people be super worried about that right now?
Well, we actually last month, we actually had our first confirmed human case of West Nile virus in Sacramento County. So the threat is definitely there. And especially with the heat, we are going into the season where we usually see the human cases and the most intense part of West Nile virus season. So usually July, August into September, that's when we usually start to see the human cases developing. We also have started to see birds that tested positive for the virus, as well as mosquito samples. Recently, there was a death in a horse in the region. So yes, very important for people to take precautions to stay protected and to make sure that they're doing everything that they can to not breed mosquitoes at home.
Final message here, 20 seconds for parents at home who are going to enjoy the outdoors with their kids.
Yes, please stay safe. Always apply a good mosquito repellent if you're going to be outdoors. And of course, at home, always drink that stagnant water.
Last question. Where can I get one of these?
I'm
put
happy
this
to
on my
give
front
it to
door.
you. Yeah, there you go. No, that's mine. This is my pet. So.
Luz Maria Robles, thank you so much for your time. We appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.